Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode with this cool amazing product right here in my hand, and basically what this is, if you guys can see right there, is an air cooler. So you can see that this one is quite big, so it's not like a super portable one like the small ones that you can put anywhere if you want to, but this one is pretty portable to a certain extent, like a regular tower fan, which is pretty awesome. But first thing first, I'm actually opening up the product to show you guys what the inside looks like and what is provided for us first. Alright, so when we first open up, you guys can see that this is basically what it looks like inside. So they pretty much provide you guys a user manual inside, and they provide you guys a remote right here. So let me actually take that out first. Alright, so right there is the user manual, and then right here is the remote. So there's an on and off button, there's a speed button, there's a mode button, timer button, anion button, string button, and a cool button right there. So it looks like it uses 2 of these AAA batteries. So we'll test this out in a second, but this is basically what the remote looks like right here. When we open the top part here, you guys can see that that is basically what it looks like inside. So they have some wheels right here, and they have some accessory here as well. So basically what these are some ice crystals. So I assume you guys just add water in here, and actually will help you guys cool down the actual product itself in a certain way. But if you guys are wondering how to use it or what it's for, you guys can actually use the instruction manual right here. They teach you guys how to set up and how to use it. They provide you guys 4 these small little wheels right here, which will install it on. And then right underneath that, you guys can see the actual product itself right there. So let's take it out first. Alright, so right here we have the actual product itself. You guys can see it's quite big. So let me actually take off the wrapper first to show you guys what the product looks like. Alright, so once we take out the wrapper, this is basically what the product looks like right here. So they do have the display screen right here. So that's what it looks like right there. On the top part right here, you see all the buttons right there. If you guys can see on this side, and also on this side, they do have the handles on both sides. So it actually makes it a lot easier for you to carry around if you guys need to. On the back part, this is basically what it looks like here. If you guys take a look on the front part here, they do have the measurement right here to let you guys know where's the minimum and where's the maximum for the actual product itself. So if you guys have too little water and it's not in the minimum level right there, then most of it will not work. And then on the back part right here, you guys can see that they do have the cable, so you need to plug this in to activate it. Let me actually take out some of these tape first and show you guys maybe some of these parts right here and show you guys what it actually looks like first. Alright, so I guess you can just open it from the bottom right here by pushing up. So it opens up that part right there, so you guys can actually use the air conditioner itself. And once you guys are done using it, you guys can close it back up like this. And it seals back up. Alright, so let's see what's on top right here. So it looks like the top part right here is where we put in the water inside here. So they do have a little seal in part right here to seal up the product. You can see right here. And then there's a little hole area right here. There's one open up and pour the water in top, and it actually will leak inside there. And once you guys are done, you guys can just close back up like this. Let's take a look at the back part now. Alright, so the way how you guys open up this part right here. And you guys can open it up. Just like that. And see, that's what the inside looks like right there. So for this part right here, it's actually take it out if you guys want to like this. And then once you guys are done, you guys can just close back up like this. Snap it back in. And then you guys are all set. So I'm assuming this part right here is where you can actually pour out the water if there's too much water. But if you guys don't want to pour out water, you guys can actually close up the cap. So if I just push it in here like this to lock it back in, it should look something like that. And it's fully sealed, so none of the water can leak out. And then if we take a look at the bottom part here, you can see that that is basically what it looks like right there. So they do have the slot right here, 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 and here to put in the wheels. And we guys install the wheel itself. It's literally so easy to install it. All you need to do is just push it into the actual slot right here. So just like this, just push it in, and you guys are all set. If you guys want to take it out, you guys can definitely take it out as well, but you use a little bit more strain to pull it out like this. You guys can see, definitely really easy to install it, and definitely really easy to take it out as well. But it's definitely really nice and convenient to have these wheels right here, so it makes it a lot easier to move it around the house if you guys need to. And then that way you guys don't need to carry it on the side right here if you guys don't want to. So once you guys install all 4 wheels, this is basically what it looks like in the bottom. It's definitely really convenient to use when you actually want to roll to different parts of their house or office or wherever you guys want. So one thing to actually notice on the back part that I forgot to mention is right here. Let's take a look on this part right here and this part right here. I believe this part is for wrapping the cable around here to make it more organized. So let me show you guys what I mean. So I wrap this part like this. That's definitely really cool to have this option right here to keep it all organized. So you guys know exactly where the cable is, and you guys can actually just grab it when you guys need it. So that's what that part is for right there. So there's the total of 3 different speed levels. There's a normal mode, natural, and the sleep mode. So you guys have those 3 different options. In terms of the speed level, there's a low, medium, and high. In terms of capacity for the water, how much can you actually fill in here? The maximum is 5 liters, which is a lot if you guys think about it. Another option on the actual product itself is the fact that it has a timer option as well. And then also for this product, like I mentioned, it does have the swinging option or the oscillating option as well, so you guys can actually adjust the different angles on how it's going to be working. Another cool thing about this product is the fact that it does have a negative ion purification, which is really nice and handy. So it's definitely really safe for human beings, babies, pets, and so on. And obviously, like I mentioned, if you guys want to, you guys can actually use the remote as well, so you guys don't have to worry about pressing the buttons on top right here. You guys can be sitting far away and actually can still use the remote. So that's basically everything that's on the product itself. Now let's actually go set this all up and try it out and see how well it works first, and then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so I got the product all set right here. If you can see, I have the wheels installed as well, so it makes it a lot easier for you guys to move it around if you guys need to, which is pretty cool. 360. Alright, let's plug it in and try it out and see how it works. Alright, so once we have it plugged in, you guys can see it has this light right here, so that's how you guys know it's plugged in. But the way how you guys turn it on is by pressing this button right here. So one thing to note is that when you guys turn it on, you want to open this part right here first, because if you guys don't open this part right here, there's no wind coming out, so it's open up. That is basically what it looks like right there. Now let's turn it on. Alright, so once you guys turn it on, that's the first mode right there. If you guys change the speed level, this is the highest, so you can hear how loud this one is. Let me turn it on the lowest one, because that one's a little bit too cold. Now let's turn on the mode. So there's 3 different modes as well. So this one is a sleep mode. This is the normal mode. And then this one right here is a natural wind mode. If you guys want to use the timer option, there's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, and 7 hours. You guys can use this option here as well. So that one's basically like the negative ion mode if you guys want to use that option. Right here is a cooling button. So you don't want to use that option if there's no water inside. And then for the last one right here is the swing mode, which is the oscillating mode right here. If you guys look inside, you guys can see that's moving. So that is the oscillating swing mode. So you can see everything works really well. It's definitely really cool how you guys can use it as a regular fan, or you guys can actually use it as an air conditioner, or you guys can also use it as an air cooler. And it also has the negative ion option here as well. Before I test out the cooling option on the product itself, let's try the remote and see what actually works. Alright, so let's try all the different buttons on here. Let's turn it on first. Alright, so that button works. The speed button. Alright, so that works. Change the different mode. That works as well. Timer option. That works as well. The negative ion. That works as well. The swing option. That works as well. If you can see inside is moving. And then the cool option as well. So everything does work. All the button works pretty well. You guys can definitely use the option on the remote, or you can use it on here. Obviously, if you guys use it on the remote, it's much more convenient, so you don't have to walk all the way here to the actual product itself to use it. Pour some water here first. Alright, so I think that should be good for now. We'll just test it out. Alright, so let's try again now, but this time we'll use the cooling option and see how well that works. So let's turn on the cooling option. Alright, so once we use the cooling option, it definitely feels a lot colder, especially because of the fact that you're using the water that we put in. Let's turn it on high and see how cold it is. Alright, so when we use like the highest setting and we're using the cool option, it's actually much colder. It really feels really cold. But like I mentioned, it's probably more ideal for you guys to use this when it's like the summertime, when it's like extremely hot. This would definitely help you guys cool down, so you guys can actually use it both as a fan, and you guys can also use it as an air cooler or air conditioner as well. And then for this one in particular, it doesn't have like the mist option. There's some of those portable air conditioner or air coolers that has that misting option to give you guys some hydration as well. This one doesn't really have that, but because it has the cooling effect, it still uses water to give you guys that cold breeze or cold air to help you guys cool down. But you can see the product itself, it does work. Everything works really well. Alright, so for the bottom part right here, you guys want to open this part right here and then pour out the water. Alright. So once you guys are done pouring back the water, you guys can just close back up right here, and then it's all set. So that's how you guys pour the extra water if you guys do have extra liquid inside. So that's definitely really cool and convenient to have this option right here. Alright, welcome back guys. So now I guys saw a quick test of the product itself. You guys can see it actually does work, and it works quite well. Super easy to use. I definitely love the different options you guys have right here for the double tanking option and all the different speed levels and different mode levels in terms of different winds. And also the fact that it's actually used as an oscillating option as well is pretty cool. So that way the air is not just directly blowing at you in one direction, but you guys can actually adjust it to different angles in different directions as well. But once we turn on the product itself, you guys can hear how quiet it is. Obviously, it still has a little bit of noise if you guys turn in the highest speed level or highest setting. But obviously, that's something to expect if you guys have it on the highest speed level and highest setting. But I definitely love how easy it is to use the product itself. Like, it's so portable. You guys can actually carry around if you guys want to. Or you guys insert the actual wheels on the bottom as well. And I also love the fact how you guys can actually open and close this part right here. So when you guys are done using it, it can close back up like that, which is really convenient. So that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Now that we did unboxing and testing the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for me, honestly, I would definitely have to say that any type of like portable air conditioners or air coolers are super worth it, especially if you guys live somewhere where it's super hot or if it's almost summertime, you definitely want to get some kind of like fan or air cooler to kind of cool down. So definitely for this product itself, it has a lot of different features that a lot of other portable air conditioners or air coolers does not have. So I would definitely have to say that this one is super worth it and super convenient to have anywhere at home, in the office, or anywhere else. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have this one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.